Hello and welcome back to Therapy Talk with Roxanne. My name is Roxanne, and as always, it is my utmost joy and pleasure to welcome you into this, which is your space. This is something that oftentimes, I'm not saying it's you, but oftentimes it happens. I have a parent who comes in with a child, and what they typically say to me is, fix him, fix her. He or she is quote unquote broken. I don't know what to do with him or her. And as I begin to talk with this child, with this teen, with this whoever it may be, sometimes it's a child in a grown-up body, it turns out, and what I often say is, if your parents, if your grandparents would have had the opportunity to be in the chair in front of you, chances of you being spared would be quite high. You get to do the work to end the patterns of generational behaviors that have been simply transposed from one generation to the other, simply because, one, they may have not had the resource, they may have not had awareness, or they may simply have not been in a space to accept that something about me needs to change so that my family can be different. And here's where I talk so much about accountability. You have to be accountable to your own pain, to your own journey in order to be able to do something different. When we fail to be accountable, what typically tends to happen is that we'll project outward and we will quote unquote blame or place responsibility on someone or something else to do the work that we should have done from the beginning. Ouch, I know, it hurts. It hurts to hear it. And it also hurts for the person that is bearing with the burden that never belonged to them to begin with. So for those parents that say, fix him, fix her, he or she needs to do the work, I encourage that you also partake in that journey and do the work that belongs to you. Because fact of the matter is that your child will change and live a more productive quality of life. But what is that going to do for your own? Will you continue to live your life and your journey focused on what everybody else is doing or not doing to you or for you? That as a result, your own quality of life will be impaired, and you will never allow yourself to truly live in the peace of God that surpasses all understanding and that helps you to make sense to the fact that all things work for your good if you allow them to. So yes, I know it might be a little bit of a sting, but let me tell you what I tell the same thing to all my clients. I don't do you a service by telling you what you want to hear. Every now and then, I will say what is needed in order to get those wheels moving in a different direction. Nothing changes unless you change. I pray that this will edify you, that if this word was something that you needed in order to get yourself unstuck, healed, and whole, that you take the responsibility that belongs to you and only you, and that you will do something for you. With nothing else to share with you for today, my name is Roxanne. I remind you that you have a space in this place